All right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Atlas, 1961. This is going to be another Roger Corman sword and sandal flick. Giving it 1 out of 5 stars. I hated this flick. 1961 action adventure peplum film directed by Roger Corman, starring Michael Forrest and Frank Wolff. I have no idea who these people are. It was filmed in Greece. Corman's regular screenwriter, Charles B. Griffith, wanted the title, the film Atlas, the Guided Muscle, based on the first U.S. intercontinental ballistic missile, the SM-65 Atlas. Let's see what the movie poster said. Behold, the mightiest man who ever lived, feared by every man, desired by every woman. The movie poster looks better than the movie, which happens a lot with these kind of movies. The hero Atlas fights against the evil king Plaximedes. With the massive international popularity of Hercules, Roger Corman thought he would make his own entry in the sword and sandal genre with a film shot in Greece instead of Italy. Corman's original plan was for an epic film in widescreen and color to be released initially on a roadshow circuit by his film group organization instead of film group's usual black and white double features. Corman used two actors he had made several films with, Michael Forrest and Frank Wolff. I must have missed those movies. Independent producer Vion Papamichaelis agreed to put up half the budget, around $40,000. Corman hired Charles Griffith, who was living in Tel Aviv. Corman gave Griffith 4 weeks to write the script. Griffith went on to work as production manager, assistant director, writer, and extra on the film. Corman's schemes changed when his Greek partner did not come through with the promised funds, leading Corman to rapidly find new U.S. investors. Corman also was led to believe a donation in the right place would ensure 500 Greek soldiers fully costumed and equipped as extras for his massive army. Only 50 turned up, leading Corman to rapidly change his original screenplay to use a smaller group of soldiers. Yeah, he used himself and Dick Miller as soldiers. And the fight scenes look ridiculous. Corman managed to complete his film shot in ruins around Athens, such as the Parthenon, with sequences shot at UCLA with Dick Miller and Roger Corman himself as soldiers. Corman was able to use stock footage from Universal's Sign of the Pagan. Despite these problems, Corman was able to complete the film for US $108,000 rather than the planned $100,000 budget. All right. Well, that movie was a real stinker. Hey, Karate Man's in the chat room. What's my favorite Don the Dragon Wilson movie? Is it the one with Katnia Spoon? No. I don't. I've seen so many Don the Dragon Wilson movies. Let me see. Let me look up the ones that I've seen, and I'll tell you. If I can pull up my channel, what's taking so long? Ooh, Tucker Carlson Tonight. Joe Biden lying. That looks interesting. I'm going to go with Blood Fist 5. Right? Blood Fist 5. Human Target? No, that's not it. Blood Fist 4? Yeah, it's Blood Fist 4, Die Trying. That's my favorite one. All right, so I'll show you the DVDs. I guess I answered Karate Man's question. Here's Atlas. What else we got here? Got a job interview for night auditor at hotel tomorrow on Geary Street. There's Fear Makers, the Fear Makers Collection, Disc 1. I'm having trouble getting that out. Here's the Fear Makers Collection, Disc 2. I guess I'll go through my list now. Karate Man's done chatting. He got distracted. Guess he's busy doing something. Hey, Karate Man, what's your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? I'll turn it back to you. I'm going to go flip my steak and then I'll go down my list. Karate Man's not responding. All right. I'm back. My steak is cooking nicely. I guess I'll go down my list, because Karate Man's not in the chat room anymore. He left. Yeah, the movie is just really bad dialogue, bad battle scenes. There's the all right, going down my list. Believe it or not, I knocked out a bunch from my list. All right, here we go. Texas Brooklyn to Heaven. 1948 William Castle comedy romance. Looks terrible. That's probably the only William Castle movie that I dislike. Beast from Haunted Cave, 1959. Moon of the Wolf, 1972. Hurricane Smith, 1992. Showdown, 1993. Best of the Best 2, TNT, 1997. My Dear Secretary, 1948. The Mystery Man, 1935. Bride of the Gorilla, 1951. Letter of Introduction, 1938. Dick Tracy versus the Mole, Season 1, Episodes 9 through 12. Devil's Island, 1939. Angel Town, 1990. Mercenary, 1996. Night Fright, 1967. DEFCON 4, 1985. Santa Fe Trail, 1940. Renegade Girl, 1946. Passport for a Corpse, 1962. Black Dragons, 1942. Cyborg Cop 2, Drums of the Desert, 1940. Shock, 1946. It Lives by Night. Train to Tombstone, 1950. Deputy Marshal, 1949. Broadway Limited, 1941. Black Dragons, 1942. The Strange Woman, 1946. The Fighter, 1952. Bamboo Gods and Iron Man, 1974. Zero Tolerance. Ulterior Motives, 1992. The Big Chance, 1933. I'll See You in Hell, 1960. Three Desperate Men, 1951. The Star Packer, 1934. The Devil's Hand, 1961. My Outlaw Brother, 1951. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Talons of the Eagle. Riders of the Whistling Pines, 1949. Portraits of Terror, The Final Curtain. Safe and Effective, A Second Opinion, 2022. Malibu Crush, 2022. Dead Ties, 1996. Easy Money, 1936. Swing High, Swing Low, 1937. An Eye for an Eye. The Real Anthony Fauci, 2022. Return to the Batcave, The Misadventures of Adam and Bert. The Giant Gila Monster, 1959. Shadows on the Stairs, 1941. The Bigamist, 1953. The Unholy Four, 1954. Triple Cross, 1966. Hold Me While I'm Naked, 1966. Head, 1968. 1990, The Bronx Warriors, 1982. Exterminators of the Year 3000, 1983. Platoon Leader, Penny Serenade, 1941. Creature from the Haunted Sea, 1961. War of the Satellites, 1958. The Black Raven, 1943. He Walked by Night, 1948. They Were So Young, 1954. Whatever It Takes, 1998. One Dark Night, 1982. Where was I? Oh, Cipher Bureau, 1938. Sinners in Paradise, 1938. What Price Crime, 1935. Maytime in Mayfair, 1949. He Walked by Night, 1948. The Strange Love of Martha Ivers, 1946. Tarzan the Fearless, 1933. Monstrosity, 1963. Diamond Trail, 1933. Sinful Cargo, 1936. Youth on Parole, 1937. I'll Name the Murderer, 1936. The Chase, 1946. Impact, 1949. A Stranger in Town, 1943. Half a Sinner, 1940. The Devil's Hand, 1961. Captured in Chinatown, 1935. Rimfire, 1949. Deputy Marshal, 1949. Tales of Robin Hood, 1951. The Magic Sword, 1962. Bandit Queen, 1950. Crooked River, 1950. Marshal of El Dorado, 1950. Colorado Ranger, 1950. Bandit Queen, 1950. Wild Weed, 1949. Strangers of the Evening, 1932. Renegade. Devil's Partner, 1961. Fist of Glory, 1991. Night of Horror, 1981. Jungle Ground, 1995. Scanners 2, The New Order, 1991. Scanners 3, The Takeover, 1992. Scanner Cop 2, 1995. Great Guns, 1941. Saps at Sea, Charlie Chan, Murder Over New York. Best of the Best 4, Without Warning, 1998. Excessive Force, 1993. Don't Look in the Basement 2. The Mad Monster, 1942. King Kong Lives. Drum, 1976. Extreme Justice, 1993. Hillbillies in a Haunted House, 1967. Twin Dragons, Scream 2. Jimmy Trainor's Alien Parasite film, Forbidden World. The Shooter. Undersea Kingdom, 1936. And last but not least, actually second to last but not least, is let's see. It is that cold, dead look in your eyes, followed by Undersea Kingdom, last but not least. All right, that's it for my list. I got to get my steak off the grill. It's probably burning later.